There's a lie living inside your mind right now, quietly shaping your choices, limiting your growth, and convincing you every single day to settle for less than you're capable of. It doesn't shout. It whispers. It sounds rational. It sounds like you, and that's what makes it dangerous. The lie your brain tells you is this: you can't. You can't risk it. You can't change your life. You can't start over this late. You can't leave that job, start that business, write that book, love that deeply, believe that boldly. That single invisible lie has destroyed more dreams than failure ever will. And the cruelest part is that most people never stop to question it. They accept it as truth. They spend their lives obeying imaginary limits built by fear. Your brain, my friend, is not your enemy, but it was designed for survival, not success. It doesn't care about your dreams, your purpose, or your potential. It only cares that you stay safe. It lies to you, not to harm you, but to keep you comfortable. And comfort, though it feels pleasant, is the slowest poison you'll ever taste. You see, the brain loves patterns. It craves the familiar. When you even think about doing something new, something uncertain, it sounds the alarm. Stop, danger. You might fail. You might get hurt. But what it doesn't understand is that the same mechanism protecting you from risk is the same one restricting you from greatness. Here's the truth. Your brain will justify mediocrity because it fears change more than it fears regret. It would rather you stay safe in a cage of predictability than fly into the storm of possibility. That's the prison most people never escape, not because they're not talented, not because they're not intelligent, but because they believe the internal voices designed to keep them small. Think about it. How many times have you felt a surge of inspiration to do something meaningful? Start that project, move to that city, take that leap, and almost immediately the voice appeared. What if you fail? What will people say? You're not ready. And you listened. You justified it. You told yourself you were being realistic. But realistic is just fear dressed in wisdom's clothing. The mind is a magnificent servant, but a disastrous master. Left unchecked, it will craft illusions so convincing that you'll call them facts. It will tell you stories about why you're not special enough, why others succeed, but you cannot, why your time has passed or your dream is naive. It will use your own memories as evidence. It will quote your past mistakes like scripture. But what it never tells you is that it's only repeating what you told it to believe. Your brain doesn't seek truth. It seeks consistency. If you've told yourself, I'm not good enough, long enough, it will find proof everywhere to confirm it. It will edit reality to protect that belief. It will filter opportunities, wealth, and love through the same dirty lens of that lie, until you begin to live in a prison entirely of your own design. The tragedy is that the bars of this prison are invisible. You look around and say, it's just the way life is. But life is not limited. Your belief about life is. And the lie your brain keeps feeding you is not that you're incapable. It's that you're supposed to trust that thought as truth. Stop right now. Question the voice. Ask it, where is your evidence? Because more often than not, there is none. Your brain is recycling secondhand fear, most of it borrowed from other people who never faced theirs. Generations of caution, disappointment, and mediocrity echo inside your mind, but those echoes are not your destiny. Understand this. Every person who has ever achieved greatness heard the same voice you do. The only difference is that they kept moving anyway. They felt fear, doubt, anxiety, but they refused to believe the first thought their brain offered them. They let action rewrite their story. They retrained their neural pathways through repetition, persistence, and courage until the lie lost its power. Your brain tells you you're not enough. The truth is, you're untrained. You've been rehearsing weakness instead of strength. You've been exercising fear instead of faith. Every time you shrink back, you teach your brain that comfort equals safety. But every time you act in defiance of that fear, you carve a new path. Neuroplasticity is real. Your mind can reform. It can be rewired from scarcity to abundance, from doubt to dominance, from fear to faith, if you're willing to fight for it. Let me tell you what success really is. Success is not luck. It is not talent. It is mastery over your thoughts. It is waking up each day and saying, I hear you, fear, but you do not lead me. It is walking toward discomfort until discomfort becomes your strength. It is choosing growth over safety again and again until your brain understands you are the one in charge. Because make no mistake, as long as you obey the lie, you will live beneath your potential. The brain will always push you toward what's predictable. It will tell you to wait until the time is right, until you feel ready, until everything is certain. But that day never comes. You don't feel ready first. You act first, and the feeling follows. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine your life 1 year from now if you never believed another self-limiting thought. Imagine what you could create if every time your brain said, you can't, you answered, watch me. Imagine eliminating hesitation, silencing excuses, and becoming the kind of person whose default response to fear is action. That version of you already exists, but it's buried beneath the lie. The lie wants obedience, but all truth asks for is faith. And faith, in its purest form, does not require evidence. It creates it. The moment you believe something new about yourself, truly believe it, your brain begins working to make it real. It looks for proof, for patterns, for meaning. It bends reality to match your convictions. That is the power you've been ignoring. Everyone talks about mindset, but few understand that mindset is not magic. It's mental discipline. It's the daily, deliberate refusal to believe every thought you think. It's the constant reprogramming of your mental software to serve your future instead of your fear. Your brain will lie to you until you give it a better truth to serve. It will tell you you're tired when you're only unchallenged. It will tell you you're stuck when you've simply stopped learning. It will tell you you've failed when you've only begun to grow. Its lies are not insults. They're tests. Each time you answer them with truth, your power expands. So the next time your brain whispers, you can't, smile. Because now you know the truth. You are not hearing a prophecy. You are hearing a signal that you've reached the edge of your comfort zone. That's the line between who you are and who you're becoming. Step over it. There's a voice of faith in you that's been waiting a long time to speak. It doesn't shout. It commands. It says, you were born to create. You were made for more. You already have everything you need. Listen to that voice. It's small at first, but with each act of courage, it will grow louder until it drowns out the lie completely. Your brain will keep lying to protect you, but wisdom is seeing through the lie and acting anyway. The ultimate freedom is not living without fear, but living without believing it. Once you master that, there is nothing in the world, no circumstance, no setback, no voice that can keep you from the life you are meant to build. Remember this, your brain works for you. Train it, command it, inspire it, but never again let it rule you. Because the moment you stop believing its lies, that's the moment your true life begins.